interconference time for these Nuggets as they come in as the visiting team. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Miller. The Knicks happy to return to New York after the road trip. Well, there's the
Hammer time! Wow. Hammer time! Nasty, nasty. Whoa.
And that look right there on Clark says it all.
He's not alone, Kevin. That was just mean right there.
And the shot is good. 3-2. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, supreme confidence offensively for Carmelo Anthony. He's been one of the most deadly clutch shooters in the game over the last few seasons. Always ready to step up and score in pressure situations.
Here's Felton. Good.
Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped them get right to the rim.
Back to Gallinari. That is in there. Watson with the assist.
You know, you talk about that clutch scoring ability for Carmelo Anthony. It all comes back to, I think, his size, versatility, ball handling ability, and that quick trigger release on the jump shot. It's really difficult to keep him from getting the shot he wants.
And Shumpert kicks to Chandler. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Chandler's got his first 2 points of the night. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Utah Jazz.
And a lot of their points didn't come from the usual suspects in that win, Clark.
You're exactly right, Steve. The guys coming off the bench played a huge role. It was a really nice surprise for them.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going. And I think, guys, we'll never stop talking about that Knicks trade with Denver for Carmelo Anthony. It was such a fascinating deal. Everyone thought the Knicks probably made out the best getting Carmelo, but
Really shaking.
He's definitely showing some real sweet dunking skills here.
Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, what a play.
yeah, that was spectacular.
Felton dishes to Carmelo. Gallinari with the rebound.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
A different look for New York. Novak's checked in, and J.R. Smith subbed in for Iman Shumpert. The Nuggets also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cooper. Chandler comes in for Kenneth Faried, and Corey Brewer's subbed in for Gallinari. The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Out to Anthony. He feeds it to Chandler. Back to Anthony. They need this. Iguodala with the block.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot. Ooh, that was awesome. Boy, they're showing some confidence here.
Yeah, they are. A lot of confidence, guys. I mean, starting to pull away, too. I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Right now, let's find out what head coach George Karl had to say to our Doris. Doris?
Kevin, he said he expects their interior defense to be airtight tonight. He said shot blocking is something our team can really hang its hat on. That ability to contest and deny shots inside frees us up to be more aggressive on the perimeter. So in a sense, it's really the foundation for us defensively. Guys, we'll see if they can build on that to secure the W.
Doris, thank you. It'll be interesting to see how that defensive mindset serves them here in the first half.
Yeah, it will be, Kevin, because if they come out with the right frame of mind and they don't have much success early, the game plan's going to have to change in a big hurry.
And even so, Steve, I think the defensive approach Doris talked about is exactly the one they should employ.
And Denver has possession. 8-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And there's no question what the overriding factor was in that game, Clark. The big edge they had on the glass.
Well, the level of energy they had in the win, Steve, was what impressed me. I mean, it was lacking on the other side, and it really showed through the rebounding numbers.
The Knicks making a switch here. Kids checked in.
You know, I really felt Tyson Chandler was one of the keys to that Mavericks title run in 2011. He was the best defender on the team, really kind of changed the culture defensively for a Dallas team that was perennially an offensive-minded club. So he was just a huge factor in that title.
Kenyon Martin, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. The Nuggets also changing it up. Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Chandler. Molinari comes in for Corey Brewer. And Jordan Hamilton subbed in for Andre Iguodala. McGee, the pass to Fareed. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And McGee kicks to Gallinari. Just 5 to shoot. It's taken. Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow.
Call it game time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You got to just shake your head on that one.
Lawson working against Kidd. Lawson kicks to Hamilton. Kicks to McGee. A jump hook. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Not a popular call, as you can hear in the background.
Not at all. Unanimous disapproval of that whistle.
Marcus Camby, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Nuggets leading by 5. Throws up the alley-oop. No good from Hamilton.
That would have been a nice alley-oop there.
Well, you got to love the effort, though. Almost showtime.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Corey Brewer's checked in for Gallinari. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lawson kicks to Brewer. Pass to Hamilton. Now the feed to McGee. He sinks the 11-footer. McGee's got 6 points.
What a start it's been for them from the field in this game.
You know what? It's early, but if they can keep shooting at this rate, Steve, they'll run away with this thing.
Smith's shot is good.
Oh, defense just so many problems. There aren't many ways to slow him down.
Brewer with the screen for Lawson. Fareed a screen on Kidd. Back to Fareed. That misses, but he kind of had it gone in.
First quarter.
A free-flowing first quarter.
16.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
And it's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball. And as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's who Mike Woodson's going with. We've got White. And the outfield working against Jason Kidd. And it's Chandler with the 2-gun.
Denver right now is a collection of very good players. But they don't have a star anymore now that Carmelo is gone. I always wonder how a team is going to fare, particularly in the playoffs, when they don't have one guy who they can go to for a basket or a trip to the free throw line.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Isn't it amazing, guys, the impact that Camby still has on a game at this stage of his career? But the shot blocking, the rebounding, the presence in the paint.
Yeah, a defensive specialist. An old man out there, still getting it done inside. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Novak's checked in. That's Felton in for Jason Kidd. And a switcher also for Denver. Iguodala's checked in.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Well, as good as Denver might be, as you were saying, Steve, you do need to have that go-to player to get, some good points in crunch time, like you've already alluded to.
Really, Kevin, if you look around the league, that's what separates good teams from great teams. Having that one superstar that you can lean on when everything else is on the line. The one player that can go get you baskets when you need it.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen, and then getting the shot opportunity.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Lawson gets the screen from Fareed. Fareed, a screen on Felton. Lawson with it. Now Felton defending. Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
You know what I love about George Karl is that he always seems to make sense out of chaos. Anywhere he's been where there's been some unrest with the players, there's been conflicting personalities, it hasn't seemed to matter. He's made it work, and he's turned every team into a winner.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Kenneth Fareed.
And there he goes. He didn't get a 3 in the first. He's starting to look for it here.
Felton kicks to Anthony. Anthony off a pick from Felton. Here's Martin. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Martin's got his first points in this one. And Steve, we talk about Coach Karl's ability to overcome locker room turmoil. What do you think his secret is?
Well, he's just honest. He's brutally honest, and I think players like that. They don't want to see a politician. They don't want somebody who's going to, just try to figure out how to do things. They just want to see somebody who's going to be honest with them and not play favorites and just, tell the team like it is. And I think that's worked for George Karl. And I'll tell you what, they might want to pay a little more attention to him defensively than they did on that last trip.
Dishes to Chandler. Lawson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Knicks trailed by 3. Takes it up. And that one's good by Novak. Novak's got 5.
They're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be physical. They got to man up in there.
I agree. You look at the points they're giving up. Most of them seem to be coming inside the paint.
And there's the 3-second violation.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now. Second in rebounding, second in steals. And they're ranked 3rd overall in team offense. This is a team that knows how to put the ball in the basket, and really that's their strong suit.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Clark. What jumps out to me is the rebound, because when you can rebound the basketball as a team, you can stay in every game. Even if you're not shooting the ball well, you rebound, you get extra possessions, and you allow your team the ability to make a comeback.
And that one's good.
Every time they drop it in, they do so from close range. Easy basket.
Yeah, high percentage looks time and time again, guys. It's paying off in the way they're playing this game. I like their strategy.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Denver also making some changes. JaVale McGee.
Oh, man, that was a real hard it up. Well, it's been back and forth. Really good battle.
Yeah, real strong battle, guys, and it looks like it may come down to which team has the ball last as far as who wins.
And the Knicks making a change here. Chandler's checked in.
Well, on paper anyway, the Knicks probably have the most intimidating front line in the NBA with Tyson, Chandler, Amari Stoudemire, and Carmelo Anthony. A lot of star power there.
1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Brewer with the ball. Now Felton defending. Here's McGee. Gets the bucket. McGee's got 8. Steve, that trio you just mentioned, a lot of length, a lot of athleticism, a lot of skill.
Yeah, they've got a good complement of players along that front line. Chandler is a terrific defender and locker room leader. And Amari and Melo, you've got guys that really can score the ball, and they're free to concentrate on that. So it's a definite dynamic trio. One of the best courts in the league.
And the Knicks makes a change here. Kids checked in. And Denver with a change here, too. Andre Miller's checked in for Ty Lawson.
Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yep, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Hamilton's checked in.
This game very well
McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, we've seen this from him before. Once he gets going, look out.
Kidd kicks to Smith. And it's Denver with the rebound. Last time they met was in Denver.
The question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. They don't offer resistance. Take everything you can get in there.
Here's Chandler. Can't connect from short range. Miller outside. Gives him the lead pass.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
Well, you hate to be the guy asked to guard it because it's just so dominant, so quick and explosive. Tough to stay in front of.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Anthony. Here's the three. No good. Heaves it up. You know what? Close game as we wrap up the second quarter.
42. The Nuggets, 41.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Tremendous output from Iguodala. He has 11 points, and from long range, he's got a three-pointer to his credit as well.
Yeah, Clark, he's shown he can hit that shot. I think he can really make it a weapon for himself if he keeps at it.
So on the floor for Denver. Filling out the 3, 4, and 5 slots, Gallinari for Reed and McGee. Iguodala out there with Andre Miller. The Knicks have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Jason Kidd. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Denver.
Well, this team in Denver is really built around the haul that they got for Carmelo Anthony in their trade with New York. Good group of players, a lot of young talent. We can build around these guys for a long time.
That shot wide open. Felton's got his second bucket of the night. Lawson gets the screen from Gallinari. And Lawson with the drive to the middle. Iguodala covered by Smith. Goes up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And they have to continue to tweak and build after that Carmelo trade, but really they got the building blocks there, Clark, you and Steve have been talking about.
Well, the trade of Carmelo Anthony was a big move, but what often gets overshadowed in that is that leaving Denver allowed Ty Lawson to step up and really blossom into the star that he's becoming, and you add Danilo, Gallinari, and other pieces, and you can see why they've transitioned so well.
Out of bounds, Denver takes possession. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. 5th on the list, Andre Iguodala.
That list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. And the way these guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is really a thing of beauty.
And Steve, if you want to take your place among the great shooting guards in the NBA, you have to be able to do more than score. You got to pass it as well. And a lot of these guys can't.
White, he's checked in for the Knicks. And Denver also making a switch. Osgood's checked in.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You look at the Spurs. And, of course, New York, tied right now. In low to Camden. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. And the Knicks lead by 5.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Lawson kicks to Iguodala. Got that one up quick. Iguodala's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the thing about Andre Iguodala is that he's always been one of the best finishers in the NBA. The question is that 3-point shot. Can he be more consistent with it? it's just hit or miss, literally, with him. But last year was his best three-point shooting season of his career. So he's started to make some strides in that area.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively. Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get a shot off.
There's Mozgov. And that's collected by Campbell. And it's funny going back to Iguodala. I remember hearing analysts say if he gets that outside shot, he's a surefire all-star. Because
an absolute gem of a throwdown there.
a little extra dose of flair on that one. Some style points for sure.
I give him a 10, Kevin, no question. That is a 10.
Offensive rebound. Here's Fareed. And the layup is good. Fareed's got 7.
Well, when he came out of college, the one thing you knew with Kenneth Fareed was he was going to give you a lot of hustle. Great rebounder at Morehead State, and he brought that into the league with him. He attacks the ball, he attacks the glass, plays hard on every possession.
That's just the kind of player he is. It's in his nature. He can't help but hustle after missed shots, and he's willing to battle for rebounds and loose balls with anybody. There's no backing down with Fareed. Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Knicks. That's good. 9 points in the game so far.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some point, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen. A little added hang time right there.
Yeah, letting himself down easy.
Soft land.
Yeah, a little better for the knees, so I don't blame him.
Jason Kidd's checked in for Raymond Felton. And Denver also making a switch. Randolph is checked in.
Defensive foul.
Well, this is the first full season of the post-Carmelo era in Denver, and it looks to me like the Nuggets are going to be just fine. They've got a collection of talent, maybe not superstar talent, but a lot of very, very good players.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. He's so athletic and strong.
Here's Anthony, and there's another one for the Knicks. 1:49 left to play in the third. And you don't need an elite superstar to be a factor in the league, and Denver is just a team that has collected talent, and by virtue of the trades he was just kind of talking about, very, very deep.
Yeah, I like that approach. Naturally, you would love to have a superstar, and if they want to get to be one of the top 3 or 4 teams in the league, they might have to add one. But right now, they've shown they can compete with the talent they have.
And that one's good.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of the last 10 coming inside.
Iguodala with the steal. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And the Knicks making a change here. Novak's checked in. And a switcher also for Denver. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Corey Brewer. The Knicks making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. JaVale McGee's checked in for Denver.
You know, for the better part of the history of the NBA, Kevin, the Knicks have been a fixture in the playoffs. And up until the last few years, they had missed out, but it looks like they're back now. An open lane right there, pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took advantage.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he seized it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here. He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
And that stretch with the Knicks are out of the postseason picture in 7 consecutive years, which That's their only other big drought in the 60s. But they're back, Steve. Their roster's improved. They are back.
Yeah, but how far back are they, Kevin? I think that's the question. They've been good enough. They've had a lot of talent in the last couple of years, but the pieces haven't quite fit together. So they're still trying to put it all together as one and trying to make that next step.
Jordan Hamilton's checked in for Denver.
With the altitude in Denver, a lot of Nuggets teams over the years have been built with speed in line. And it makes sense because you come in as an opponent and you have to play against a team that gets up and down the floor. That's not easy.
Chandler's shot, good.
Good idea. Hold on to the ball, take the last shot.
Yep. That was perfectly designed, Kevin. An easy dunk on that inbound.
Hamilton, the pass to McGee. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great finish there, Kevin. Took it strong to the cup.
Yeah, aggressive two-handed jam.
That's the kind you like, especially in traffic. You got to make sure.
The Knicks have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Both free throws good from Kidd. Here's Lawson. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Here's Hamilton. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. The Knicks leading by 12. Steve talked about the altitude. For anyone that hasn't been to Denver, watching the broadcast, you definitely feel it.
Yeah, you can feel it. When you look at how the Nuggets have fared at home over the years, they always play well at home. They've had good teams, but the altitude is a part of that as well.
Up front, it's Carmelo Anthony and Tyson Chandler. Jason Kidd is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Novak in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. And Anthony gets it to go.
Boy, they have just gone crazy from three-point range coming out of the halftime break.
Boy, it's been one three after another. Absolute barrage.
Chandler gets the screen from Randolph, and Chandler sends it back. Lawson with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Inside to Randolph. And he makes good on the layup.
It's too easy. They're getting whatever they want down there.
You said it, Steve. 5 straight field goals inside for him. The defense has to clamp down here.
Shot's good by Anthony.
What I love about Anthony, Kevin, is his ability with the ball at his size. He's so strong, but he's quick. And he's got that agility offensively to get around you with his ball handling skills and his speed. So there's not much you can do with Carmelo, but hope he misses an outside shot.
If you are going to foul Melo, you need to make it a hard foul. If you just play good D on him, sometimes that's not enough. This guy's a terrific scorer. It's a big part of why he's one of the league's most efficient scorers season to season, because he gets it inside and out and he makes free throws.
Kidd dishes to Chandler. Down the double. The Nuggets trail by 14. And Lawson, here we go. Second shot opportunity. Here's McGee. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Take a look at what McGee's done. 12 points and a steal.
Well, his scoring jumps out at you, but don't forget about his defensive work. He's been terrific there as well.
Exactly, Steve. I mean, he's been superb in both departments.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Jason Kidd. Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Denver. Iguodala comes in for Corey Brewer. And here's Anthony from the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Making it look easy out there.
Yeah, it's been a lopsided affair on the floor, guys, and on the scoreboard.
And there's the call on Felton. That is his first foul of the game. J.R. Smith's checked in for the Knicks. McGee. And good on the basket. Book it. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 5 straight hoops in the paint. What a fantastic job of attacking the rim.
Well, Steve, they're getting the looks that they want down there, so might as well keep going right at the rim. If there's no resistance, then make them pay.
Kurt Thomas is checked in for Tyson Chandler. And Denver with a change here, too. Calling checked in.
Smart foul there. Make him earn those 2 free throws instead of giving up an easy dunk.
Yeah, and he's not a strong free throw shooter. I mean, with his percentage, he's likely to miss one, so that's a good heads-up play. They're a poor free throw shooting team, and they've been true to form so far.
Kenyon Martin is checked in for New York. And Denver also making a switch. Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Right side, Martin. Backing him down. Here's Anthony. Second chance shot. And it's Martin missing.
Well, he didn't quit on the play. He defended the shot, contested it, and then got back straight to the glass. He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Smith. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That one is off.
As the three-point shot has become more and more prominent in the NBA, the mid-range jumper has fallen somewhat into disfavor and taken a back seat. Defenses are actually geared to force shooters inside the three-point line. You hear coaches talking all the time. Chase them off the line and then challenge the two-point shot.
Goes back up. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Really, they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. The way they did it in the first half, I think they've got to get back to trying that. It worked for them then, it worked for them now.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kev. Mike Woodson had some words for his team over that last break. His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry. So I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. You talked about the three-point shot, Steve. You think it's starting to take on too much prominence, or do you like the way it's affected the game?
I actually preferred it, Kevin, when only maybe 10 or 12 three-pointers were attempted per game and that there was more motion offensively, more diversity. Now it seems like everybody just spreads the floor and launches threes from all over the place. It's fun to watch at times, but strategically it's not as interesting.
Fareed, a screen on Smith. Free throw, Chandler. The Knicks making a switch here. The second one drops, and that brings them to within 10. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within single digits. Knicks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. There's the bucket. Good.
Well, he wasn't going to miss that. I mean, they were way too late to get to him out there.
Down low. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. 1:37 left to play here in the fourth.
The lift they've gotten from him today has been huge. I mean, he's been steady offensively and has helped them get out in front here so far.
There's the three. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And here's Anthony for 3. That is good. Anthony's got 13 points in just this quarter. Chandler outside. From the arc. Again, the miss by Chandler.
And they're struggling a little bit on the glass. They've got to pick up their physical play in the paint.
Yeah, it's about being tougher and more physical, just as you said, Steve. If they can do that better, they've got a chance to come back. He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it different. They'll count the back.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
What a great play. Sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot.
And the Knicks making a change here. Kids checked in.
And that should do it. This is an insurmountable lead.
Yep, there's too little time left, too big a deficit to overcome. This one, oh, Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
You know when he goes up with both hands, it's going to go down hard. He's been so solid. You've got to keep him out there on the floor. Really doing a nice job for the offense.
Awesome with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Off target with his three.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Now here's Chandler. Tight defense on him. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Iguodala, right side.
Watch out!
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
Look at his teammates. They're just shaking their heads. I mean, he must have told them to look out for that one.
And that's exactly what you call a high percentage hoop there.
Sure is. A one-handed throwdown. Gotta love it.
The Nuggets shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. The Knicks shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. And here's Anthony from the arc. Kidd sets the pick for Smith. Second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Not much drama left in this one, guys.
No, it hasn't quite exactly been a nail-biter. I mean, it's going to be a great win for him. My goodness, he's knocking down everything he looks at.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Here's Lawson. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our